So let's get going. I did rearrange some of the few things here, brought a few things out from the backs, set up a couple of chests here for projects that we're going to work on. Let's start with this box here. So first of all, we want a few more hoppers. So can I just do like this? Yep. I did find 2 out there. I thought I had enough to make more than that. I do. Apparently I miscalculated something. Anyway, there we go. 16 hoppers. Those 16 hoppers would make good use with 16 botania pots, right? Then we can have a little bit of a starter farm for everything. There we go. Few good quests thingy there as well. In order to grow something there, we need some sort of a dirt in it. So farmland is an obvious first choice. If we do take a look at the uses here, you can see that farmland does indeed work. If I go in and press this one here, you can see premium farmland, dirt is very bad. So premium is 1.3, that's pretty good. Imperium farmland is also pretty good. And there's a few others here. I do like that the regular farm dirt is 1.05, which is a good startup base. Rich soil is 1.1. That's a really good one. But the same is Imperium farmland, and that is really easy to craft. So I might as well do that. I haven't tested it with all the crops that I need to grow, but I assume that it can be used for all of them. Let's see if my assumptions are correct. One of the things that I do want to grow there is Imperium. So crafting an Imperium seed here, adding a few of the other seeds that I want to do. But that's only for the first 7 of them. The next thing here that I also want to do is what we're going to work on afterwards. But we do need a bit of storage for all of that. How much? How is my... I don't have super much wood, it seems. No, I don't. So let me grab a bit of wood and then be right back. Cool. So let's craft a few. And I can. Perfect. So something like that. Craft. I guess I just craft 12 of them. I want 4 more. Oh, something like that. 16. So that's the... Well, I don't actually need 16 of them, but yeah, let's go for 16 right now. Where do I want to set this? Right here, maybe? Maybe down here? Yeah, let's start with a small... See, how many is this? 1, 2, 3... Something like that for the first 7. So for each of them, plop them down. In each of them, we do want to place whatever that is that we're growing. Let me see if I'm doing this right. I think I am. Something like that. So that's the 4 tree sorts that we're starting out with. And over here, we want Imperium, we want regular wheat, and we want flaxseed. And all there is to wait now. This takes a while. This is a small, passive, very slow farm. It's gonna take a while. So just be patient and wait around. While we wait on that, let me clean up the inventory quickly. Should be fine. While we look at that, we can take a look at this one here. So there's 3 different things that I want to craft here. The middle one here is kind of obvious. One of the things that most people actually craft when they start out is a mega torch. And I want to be no different. I was thinking of just placing it up there. Yep. So a Mega Torch basically prevents normal mob spawns in the close vicinity. Can't remember if it's 32 or 36 or 64 or something. It's a wide area around where you're starting, so you should be safe enough for the most part. Second thing here that I want to craft is maybe not that super obvious, except that there has been a hint on the screen for quite a while now. So what I want to craft is something that we all really like to have a very smooth and good control over. I don't expect to die in this run through, but experience is still something that we need to manage in a good manner. So we do need some way to actually maintain it. Oh wow, there's a far way down here. I had actually not considered how high up I am. I'm not gonna jump down before I have a few buckets so that I can bring up some water, because I don't want to do that run twice. But yeah, let me get some buckets and then go down there and come back up with some water. And a quick trip down and up again. We now have a bit of water here. I don't think I can just toss it. No, I need to place it. That's slightly more complicated, but okay, so I can do it like that. But something like that. Oh, some black concrete. That should be everything we need to craft and experience up a crystal. They always change names between mud packs. There. Just here for now. And then I can store my experience there. Perfect. And next up. Can you guess what this is? It's quite simple. Let me actually throw what I don't need away. So maybe this gives you a hint. Pipe wrench. So 2 droppers, bit of redstone in the middle, and surrounded by iron, or overlaid and underlaid with iron, gives you some item pipes. One of the best ways of transporting items. This should be enough for the first build that I need. So what I really want to get into today is a little bit of Ars Nouveau. So some of these simple elements here, what we want to do is actually a source link, mycelium source link. This is a quite excellent way of generating mana early game. So just plotting it in there and expecting there to come quite a bit of mana out of it. It is mana it's called? I think it is. Source, whatever it's called. But yeah, we need some source jars to keep it in. We need a mycelium source link to generate it. We need a few imbuement chambers, because that is just the way that you generate the things that we need to generate things with. Additionally, we do need quite a bit of the source stone. So a stack of that for now. I don't know if that is enough, but it should be a good starting point. Just see, do I need anything else? I do need the source gems for it. And I need a bit of lapis as well. So when you drop in lapis into this one here, it has a crafting process where it slowly goes away. It's not super slow, but it's not super fast either. Like, it does an increment of 2 every X amount of seconds. I don't know, I think it might be every 20 ticks or something it does an increment, something like that. And once we have those, then we can we already have a few of them, so we can start crafting some of the pedestals. And we do need a few pedestals for this setup. So let's take a look here. Where do we want to place that? Maybe over here? So the pedestals are gonna be used for generating the or holding the items that the mycelium source link is gonna consume. All of those items will be generated right next to it. So let's get that set up as well. That is where the hoppers come into play. And yeah, I think the drawer is correct. I think I need the drawers here. I'm not 100% sure, but I do think I do need them. But yeah, doesn't matter. I'm gonna place them anyway. There we go. And where did my berries go? Did I forget to take them? I forgot to fetch them, yeah. So all of that there. Good. Starting to get some more. And then we can actually say, okay, start filling up these source jaws as soon as you get something in you. And the way that we want to get stuff into it. Did I break over there? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the mouse has its own, its own way of working. Something like that. We can place the piping all the way along here. All of them inserting. I think I actually need a bit more piping here, or I need a controller. I'm gonna grab a bit more piping for this here because I want to keep it simple. So I need at least one more batch above it. So I need 6 iron. I'm actually running a bit low on iron now. Then again, I haven't actually been down mining for it, so still going strong on just exploring the world. I think is pretty damn good. So 2 drubbers, a bit more here, and then 1 more batch of cables. Perfect. Let me see here. So when we place these down, you want to have it place down something like that, and then we want to extract from each of them, which is why I'm doing it as I put them in there instead of trying to do it at the end of it. And that should be the last one. Fill in the room here. We can then start placing the berries and everything else here. I don't know if this is fast enough to keep everything running. It might need to work quite a bit to actually catch up, or I might need to improve the functionality of these here. But this should start generating source. Be able to place, yep, something like that. See if this works. You think that the only thing that source berries? Let me actually just check something. Source, where are you? There you are. So source berries in here. It just provides, yeah, it just provides it. Really miss a progress indicator here. So I should have the first mana somewhere. That one got started filling up. Nice. So we have the first mana generation. Perfect. And we now have the first bits of actually getting going with Ars Nouveau. Let me see. Did I complete everything? actually think I did. I think that was everything for the first initial setup. A bit of automated farming over here. Let me actually just go over and see here. We have already a decent amount. It's not amazing yet, but decently passive generation. Let me actually check something I forgot to check. So I have those set up there. I have that set up there. I better actually claim everything that I'm standing in here. And I want to chunk load those. I'm going to do like a chunk load of something like that for now. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. There's something here that I need to set up. I don't think so. I think everything is set up as it should be. So yeah, this slowly generates. It's already generated 12% of one jar. That's pretty good. And I can continue doing this here as we need. Next step here is generating a few more of those gems because I do need 8 more pedestals. And I think I need one here, and I actually don't need any for that one. So I could craft the enchanting apparatus. And I can then craft the this one here in a moment when those are done. And what did I need for it? Oh, it was complaining that it didn't have enough gold. Perfect. Yeah, this is a bit slow. And it is going to be a bit slow for the first bit. It'll take a while. It's going to catch up at some point. There we go. Can I don't actually know if I can do that. Can I just take the block here? Not like that. How do I craft this one here? I do it here. Imbuement chamber. Oh, right. I want the... Can I do these directly? No, I need the amethyst block for that. I don't think I have that yet. No. No. I don't think. I know I don't have that yet. So yeah, I just have to continue with the lapis for now and just do one at a time. At some point. So can I craft this one here? Yep, I can. And I do need a few more ingots, nuggets it is called. Then I can craft 6 of them. That's because I'm kind of low on sauce. Oh, right, I'm actually low on those. So if I take 24 here, take 3 coal. Perfect amount. Split it into 3. Give each of them 1 coal. And we should be able to get that up and running quite quickly. See here. We have arcane pedestal, we have everything here. Cool. Yeah, this is gonna be amazing. Somebody is tramping on my roof here. Slightly annoying. He doesn't really send anything that I need. No? That be enough, I think. Should that be enough? Oh, I need some more nuggets. Here we go. So there we have it. Let's set that up right here. Send this out so that it's looking slightly better. So if we set up the arcane core here. What? Oh, right. Because of that one. Okay. There we go with that one. You can then convert the arcane pedestals into platforms. They are functional identical. So basically the same as the enchanting apparatus. Not this, and the pedestals. They're the same as the pedestals, not the enchanting apparatus. Just so much lower. But that actually means that we can now start crafting some of the interesting upgrades that we have here. We can also just start crafting some pretty decent clothing stuff. See. And of course, all the other things that is possible using enchanting apparatus. But yeah, this is the first step of it. This should be everything we need in order to continue advancing inside of Asnevu and get some really good equipment. And as a final remark here, please don't blame me for the way that I pronounce that. If I were a French native speaker, I would probably be able to do it, but I am not. I just realized there's one thing I have not done this series so far. I haven't actually claimed any of the rewards in here. So maybe it's time for us to do a bit of that. Did we get anything worthwhile except just rotten flesh? We got some honeycomb. Not some, one honeycomb. Yeah, I still don't want to buy your globe. Let's see, in the ticks and trips, we can get a bit of experience. We can... What did we get? That snack bar notification up here is slightly slow. Stop pushing me around. Oh yeah, it's also a quest. I had completely forgotten about that. Alfred. Let's see. Where do we want to prominently display the sword? Right here, maybe? Yeah. If you haven't seen any of Alfred GG's videos yet, I highly recommend it. They are excellent. There is some really good tips and tricks throughout all of his videos about how to play, how to do the things. I have not seen all of them yet, but I have been through a few of them. Ooh, there was a good upgrade there. What is this? Prudentium. That's a nice bonus. An upgrade base. Cool. Wood, yeah, sure. Not really. Modular router. That's excellent. Even though it's not that difficult to craft, but yeah, it's still excellent to get it. Redstone dust. Nothing major so far. At least not what I've seen, so. It seems way too common things. Like, I want stuff that advances my progress, not just a small, oh, you might need this lapis, or you could maybe use this thing. Who would ever use a gold pickaxe? Whoever made that reward? I am not a fan. So let's see. Cover some of this up. Beehive, pretty good. See, where did we dump the stuff that we want to keep? Here, maybe? Modular router is great. Prudentium is great. An upgrade base. I can probably use that for something. Upper here. The augmentation there. That one I'm also going to use. Well, at least I'm getting some food that I can eat. Chronicles of Shadow. Yeah, sure. That's also going to be an interesting thing in this one here, is that I really want to figure out how to do all the different elements that there is around it. One deep dive into every... So I control myself with a parrot now. Was that That was actually a really good glyph to get. So I control myself a bit with the parrot. Perfect. Where do I have? Go there. See, what else do we have here? We have a bit of redstone that gives some sturdy bee casing. Always a good thing. We have some armor trims that gave us an oak door. We did find a sniffer egg previously. Gave a bit of iron. And this gave a bit of honey. Perfect. See, so we have a bit of iron now. Did we have honey somewhere already? I don't think we do. We do have a few of the things that we need in order to start up on the bee stuff. So we might be able to actually get that going quite early. One of the benefits of getting an early start in the bee stuff is that you start generating the resources from it, which can take a bit of time in the early game. And getting early into that versus later can be very beneficial. That there is quite good. Right? Oh, that's just... Really? Huh. That is significantly cheaper than the chest variant of it. And when I say chest, I mean backpack. I have them somewhere. Yeah, there. So much stuff. Have I taken all the quests there now? I think I do. Basic storage. We have a bit of that as well. Nice, nice, nice. Can always use a few extra items. A bit more prudentium. That's starting to look like something that's worth talking about. An unbreaking book. A few hamburgers. Always good with a few hamburgers. The foodie stuff. That's probably not much here. Nope. Exactly what I expected. Not much. Not really anything useful. Well, I'm not gonna say no to a hopper, but not really something that is that useful. Next up here we have the introduction to it. Perfect. And then we have a bit more of it. Then we have introduction to the second tier. That's pretty good. Oh, we do get some pretty good food. More stuff to eat. So we did get the honey bottle and the honeycombs, which means that we are actually getting closer and closer to be able to start up bees for seriously. Arsenal, where did we get to that one? Bit of relegation, a bit of things here, a lot of small things. Yeah, and just for the record, I do know that I could click the button up there and just claim all the items, but not really. Not really. Yeah, I do actually need the ritual bracer at some point. At least if I want to get going with the stuff in it that I want. It's just experience. Yeah, it is. It's just experience. What haven't I claimed? Oh, right, this one. Random glyph. What did we get? We got place block. Okay. Cool. Oh, we did get some conjuration essence. That's very useful. Overall, there's a lot of this stuff here that has been quite useful. See what's next up here. What are we? Right, we actually still not. We haven't looked into EvilCraft yet either. Maybe that would also be something that we could take a look at. Oh, right. The demon spirit thingy majingy. Yeah. Did I just skip ahead in bees? I think I did. This is a major upgrade from a beef's perspective. That's great. Now I just need the simulation thing so that they're always inside. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of bees flying free around. But let's take a look at EvilCraft. EvilCraft should be fairly straightforward getting into. At least I have, if I remember correctly, everything we need to do the first bits of it. Say if I do 9 of you, I need something like that, right? The spikes is quite simple, just like that. See how many I can make significantly more than that. At least based on the number of spikes that I have here. And there we have 45 first. I can definitely do 9 more, I think. Right? 7 more. We do 7 more. That's not a problem. So the reason to do it this way here is that most things from EvilCraft allows you to combine them container-wise in here and just make it one large one instead of having to run around with a massive amount of small ones. And here we got a few more, so that's even better. That's 90 blood that we are gathering if we go out and just hunt mobs now. That is pretty good. So if I drop off the things that I technically don't need, you go there. Don't need you on me. Don't need that on me right now. I definitely don't need the Origins of Darkness. The next steps here is actually going out killing a few mobs. I could make use, there's the spawner right over here. I could make use of that one. So while this generates, and the reason I know there is a spawner here is because there was a mob that came up and started to want to play. So if we go here, should be a spawner, yes, right here. And there we have him up. Ooh, that's a pretty sword you have there. See, we did also get something from it. We did give a bit of grave dust. Huh. Wonder, I think I'm gonna do like that. Nice. Yeah, there's nothing in here except for that one, so that's pretty nice. I could even just clean up the area around it and make things ready for it. Makes it easier for it to spawn. There we go. And each time we kill something, we get a slightly bit of blood. But yeah, that's it. I think I'm gonna see what I can do regarding getting a bit more blood, because I need quite a bit more than what we currently have. And it's probably gonna take a moment or two to gather all the blood. So I'll be back once we have a bit more. I just had a wandering trader show up. Not that one, that was another one. Probably somebody on the roof again. Yep, up there. See here. He had some interesting mending and unbreaking 5, protection 5 pants. I just thought that based on the ludicrous amount of emeralds I have, I might as well spend a bit of stuff on it to get those enchants off. I can get those enchants off these legs later on, once I get some proper setups for it. But for now, it's just a quick small storage of them. So I did want to actually craft one thing while I'm in here again, while I have you. So one of the things that is needed to advance inside of us is a mage seed, I think, a mage bloom or whatever it's called. My containers here have slowly been filling up. I do like the way that it kind of does a pattern around here. I'm guessing it's take this one, maybe this one, and just continue around. Maybe. Oh, there we go. So a mage bloom seed. Maybe I should set up a menu hub right there. You can do that with them, can't you? You can. So I think I'm gonna quickly do that. So that should be straightforward. I probably, what is the output of them? So what do they output? Output 2 different things. So I could steal one of you, use you as a storage for it, and then have 5 of this. 1 pot. I need 5 you. I then need 2 there. Yeah. Should be everything needed to craft a hopper. Automate it. And put them together. There we have it. Take the, did I leave my, oh, right here, yeah. Put it up here, craft the shield. And I do have the, what is it called? The inferium over here. Perfect. Something like that. Cool, cool. And we can also get a bit of a balance in this again, even though it looks a bit different. Balance is always nice. There we go. Now we should have that slowly going. Guess I could technically start moving some of these over to the other one, but I actually prefer having this structure here because that means that you can have 3/4 of the storage that a drawer can manage with Inferium, and the last one with the seed for it. And I guess I could, yeah, it's the same here. Yeah, it looks all good. Looks all good. Probably want to at some point take all of this here and throw it into another system. But yeah, for now this is awesome. We also want spruce and dark oak set up at some point. But glimmer thingy. Yeah. Slowly we are getting up with resources. Slowly we are getting there. I did grab up my trip down hunting with 36 blood. So 36 buckets of blood. I'm gonna take a bit of a row out here and fill it up with blood. That would be the first bit of it. I do think that should be enough. And then if I take one of you, we're probably in here, right? Take one of the dark gems, toss it in it. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. And I already have that one. Perfect. There is a new thing here that I noticed in this pack when I played it previously, is that you need a flint in order to break the hardened blood block. Otherwise, you just lose it. I don't really think that's a great great improvement here. But yeah, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So we are actually streaming towards the first, oh right, the first time I open up the pack, the first time I have to open up the quest book, it always lags, always. So we did get the drying blood here. We did get a bit. We got a bit of crust thingy. What do we get here? A bit more hardened blood. Perfect. And we have a dark gem here. Not that great. That means that we can now make the blood infuser, and we can actually make the repairing. Given that we have enough, we don't quite yet, but we do with probably with this one here. Yeah, perfect, perfect. So let's make the furnace first, because with the furnace it's significantly cheaper. Right, I do have exactly the amount of stuff that I need for it. So 8 here gets a blood infused blood infuser. I did carve out a bit of a space here in order for having some bit more to work with. And I'm thinking of making small alcoves whenever I want to set something down and start creating machines for it. But in here we can toss in a bit of where is it? Here you are. Bit of blood. The blood goes in here. Perfect. That means that we now can drop the dark gems in here, and that becomes the blood gemmy thingamajiggies. I think I'm gonna need a few of them at the beginning. Do have enough here for that. Perfect. So I can grab you. Then I can surround you with another one here. So we have a blood infused core, and that core we can use together with a bit of wood. There we go. And if we then craft the chest, put the core into the center of it, we now have a block chest. That block chest is really nice. So we have damaged equipment here. Toss it in there. Basically all of it we can toss in there. There is a risk doing this though, so don't think as this is as a completely free, riskless, you can always do this situation. But the risk is less than what the benefit is from my perspective. So the risk, I don't think I'm gonna see the risk here though, so that's fortunate. But the risk, if it actually shows up, is that whatever item that you put in here has a chance to get a curse on it. And if it do, let's see, none of these got a curse on it, right? Oh no, none of them did, so that's perfect. But if they do get a curse on them, then you kind of have a situation where you might... Oh, I can... Right. Yeah, true, I can. Then you might have a situation where you need the next item that we want to craft. So let's take a look at that. Purifier, I think it's called. Yes, sir. So again, we need another bit of extra heart and blood thingy. I didn't want to do it that way. Still have one more blood there. Can I pick that up again? Can, perfect. And let's clean up our hole in the floor. So we have 9 here. We have 8 here. We do need 4 plus we need 13. We need one of them to be turned into a block. I think that's everything we need for it. So 4 here. We have 2 extra. Perfect. Then we have this one here. Then we have a purifier. Cool. So the purifier takes 3 buckets of stuff in it, which is quite good. Next up here is a good friend for us when we go mining. It is a bit of fortune we want to aim for. Actually, first, before we do that, we do need to do one thing. So we need you to be filled up completely. So filled up, please. And then in here, it is an iron, right? Yeah, it's an iron promise that we want to craft. Perfect. We do also want a bowl of empty promises. I think I can take the crust here, right? Yeah, perfect. And then this here then needs a bit of blood, and that creates the tier 0. That means that we actually upgrade this machine here. It's not a super fast process, but it's what it is, right? It takes a moment or two. Take a look here. Wanted you to be filled up. Are you filled up as well? You're filled up now. Right, so now we have a promise. The promise together with the duster bowl thingy. So we need you to process. Together with a spider eye. I'm guessing we have a spider eye somewhere. I hope that we have one. Otherwise we need to go caving a bit for one. Have one here. Do we actually only have one? I think we exactly have the one that we need. That was lucky. Oh well. So let's take a look here. We have done this one here. We got a dark gem from that. Perfect. This one here we get a bit more crust. Cool. So we are currently in the progress of doing this, which will lead us to the Bluke and the Purifier. And the Bluke will give us a chance of crafting this one down here. Not crafting, but getting the enchantment off of it. At least that's the intent behind it. So let's see here. So if we take this one here, we can craft you into a Promise of Tenacity. That tenacity goes in here. That means that this now fills up with a ton of blood. And that is the first step of what we need here. Now we just need, where did I drop some books? Regular books. There we go. I think we probably are going to need 4 or so of them. So if we insert 4 of you, you will slowly start to turn into blocks. While it does that, actually, I think I might need to interrupt that with that brush here. Yeah, we need this one here. So complete the one that you're working on, because we want to turn this into an undead sapling, and that sapling we want to plant in another botanic pot, I think. Yeah, might be. Yeah, I think that would be the easiest way of doing it. See, do we have 8 here? Yeah, we do. Planting. I hope I can do this. I hope yeah, I can do. Perfect. That actually mean that completes this quest here. It gives us a bit of silicon. Okay. Dark gem. Universal pipe. Not bad. Not bad. So we got a very small amount of silicon, and we did get a bit of universal pipe. Let's toss that up there. Is there any of these here I haven't eaten? No, all of them I have. Drop you off here and you off here for now. We do need the 2 more we have here.
Screen.travelers back. Narrator narrates chat.
I really hate the narrator. I'm not sure why there's a keybind for it. Maybe I should remove that.
Narrator narrates system. Narrator off.
Let's go find that that is not key. Like this, right? I think it's like that. So I don't see anything that's bound for it. Is there something in the accessibility thing here? Narrative off, show title that's on. Yeah, I'm really not sure. Like it should. There shouldn't be anything that enables it. Oh well. Well, if anybody knows how to turn that off, I would so love to know about it, because it drives me insane every time I accidentally press that button. Oh, right, this is done. Then we just need you there, and get you there up and running with that one. Yeah, perfect. That should give all we need for the beginning, right? Yeah, I think this is more than enough for it. Take a look here. We have the dead unsapling now as well, so perfect. I know that we are now breaking the symmetry that we just created down there, but yeah, can't be helped. We need this tree here. So draws it up. Not that one. I want you there. I want you there. You will slowly start to generate what you need for it. Perfect. Next step. I forgot to put in the books. It was a bad calculation on my part. So books go in here. You slowly start to become books. So while we do that, let's take out the stuff that we want to craft as next steps. We want to do the Vengeance pickaxe. If you notice, it has a curse on it, so I'll show you how to remove that curse. Why? Oh, it's just the GregTech stuff. I'm not sure how I feel about GregTech. I think that should be more optional than it is right now, but on the other hand, it's not really like interfering with the gameplay. It's just there as an option. So on one side, great. On the other side, that's slightly annoying. But let's see. We might see in the future something that changes it completely. So let's drop, just because I want to keep stuff that are located regarding EvilCraft, where EvilCraft is located. And dropping it in the same place usually helps a bit here. Okay. Maybe I want to set up an enchantment setup as well. I think Isn't there like an enchanting so I think from the travelers here, I think there is something regarding enchanting, right? Bookshelf traveler's backpack. Exact, that was the one I was thinking. It needs a standard one, which should be fairly straightforward. Huh. Do I have everything I need for that? How much? Do have. I don't have enough. I need a bit more sand to be processed. So let's get that up and running. Could also use some better machinery for this, but for now I think this is fine. Maybe a furnace at some point in the near future. That could be a. Actually, let's see if you. How much does it take to upgrade this one, right? Oh, there's quite a few furnaces. So that's the one that I want. That's just a. Oh, I'm running so low on iron right now. That's less than optimal. I do have a slight bit of iron ore here. I do have a little bit raw here as well. So I'm not like completely out of it, but getting kind of low. Might as well upgrade it to iron as well. Iron gold, I mean. And proper sized crafting grid helps. And what does it take for the next one? That is actually not that expensive. And I'm guessing emerald is just emerald. That is perfect. And emerald is just emerald. Perfect. And yeah, now we're coming into a problem of blaze rods. Yeah, that's probably that's probably blaze rods to be found in the overworld somewhere. But I think we need a moment or two longer before we're ready to try and find them. So let's take a look here. The book was done. The book goes in here, and let's actually go down and see if we're ready to craft the undead thingy, because I'm guessing that we do have what we need here. I think I only need one, but let's just grab two for now. Did the other... oh, he jumped down there. Perfect. Is that my traveler's pit? Cool, cool. So, do I need... the dark gems that I need for this, right? Ah, something up there. Perfect. I think, if I remember correctly, it's something like this. Something like that. Yeah, perfect. Let's take a look at what it actually takes to build it. Oh, I need some more hardened blood. Right. And let's do a different way of doing hardened blood. It's not difficult. It's just different. You there. We can craft a few barrels, I think. 2 barrels. I think I'm gonna make them with the redstone alternative for it as well. So with the redstone alternative, I mean the sophisticated barrels. And in time I can upgrade them. I don't need it right now, but they also get a slightly indentation to them, which I actually kind of like. It's a bit of a shame that they didn't do this in the base version of it. Cool. So let's drop a bit of stuff in here. Actually, I think we do have... yeah, we do have tiny gold. Perfect. A bit of tiny gold in here. Say that we load in the top and empty in the bottom. Perfect. And we now have a hardened blood here. So if we drop you in here, you get processed and it gets dumped out in the bottom. Yeah, perfect. How many do I need of these? I do need... so if I want to make that level, I need 12, I think. Yes, I think I need 12 of you. Expensive? Very expensive. But if I do like this, slowly, every time it kind of processes here, it removes one of the curses. So it still needs to process a little bit before it's completely gone on that one. There we go. This one has been cleaned up. You now only have the one thing that we want on it. So we just need to do this 4 more times. And by 4, I of course means 3. And here we have the last one of them. Next step here is grabbing the books. Then we will drop blood in here again. We will toss in one of the pickaxes. We will toss in a book. And then we just wait a moment. Bloop. So we now have a pickaxe without an enchant, and we have an enchanting book with Fortune 5. Pretty neat. This one, yep, this one has. Perfect. I'm still wondering what I want to do regarding the already crafted ones of them. I don't know if I can uncraft them at some point. Get the resources back that I spend on them. It does kind of feel slightly cheaty to consider that, but yeah, this is also modded Minecraft, so some things is mechanics, as you would say, that is slightly broken compared to how you would normally do it. There's also the enchanting library, I think. No, what's it called? The library thingy here. Is it this one? What does that take? That takes any infused shells. So that means that I need to get one of the infusements up and running. Probably the seashells. Mended chest, and yeah, that might not be a bad investment. However, I do think that I'm kind of far away from it. So for now, we will just manage our experience by dumping everything here and find the anvil. I think I have an anvil somewhere. Here we go, a damaged one. So, and if I take you two put together, that's gonna be 12, sorry, and retrieve 12 levels. So, fortune here, then another 12 levels, I believe. Yep. And I don't even know how much I'm gonna. 16, okay. So 16. There we go. So now we have a fortune 7. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. We just need a proper pickaxe now for actually putting it on. But yeah, let me take a look at what options that we do have for pickaxes and find something that makes sense. There is a limited number of things that we can actually use early on that makes sense for us. But yeah, I'll take a look and be right back once I have figured out what the next item that we want to craft is. Actually, it looks like we are at that point in the movie, not in the movie, in the episode where we should probably wrap up. Before wrapping up, I just want to craft 2 things in preparation for next time. So you might notice down here that I have 32, yeah, 30, no, 23 wool. And basically I just took a bit of my flax here to convert it into string and crafted a wool out of it, which allows me to craft an elevator. Simple, easy, and exactly what I need for getting up and down in the mine shaft. I still need to actually dig it out, but yeah, small steps, small steps. I'm wondering what is actually giving me this jump boost here, because I'm kind of puzzled by it. Nothing that I wear right now should give me it, as far as I understand. So I'm slightly bedazzled from where it's coming. Maybe it's the angelic feather that gives it to me. Not sure. I'm really not sure. I don't think it's this one here. This one here just gives me see in the dark, right? Yeah, just see in the dark. Which then I need to place down here. I need to take it on like that. Perfect. I'm not sure where it comes from, but I'm not gonna complain about it. Does it allow me? Oh, I need to switch to Arch Tunnel 3x3. Does it allow me to do like that? Yes. Okay, then let's place up here. First part of an elevator. And this is also where I'm gonna leave you. Because right now, I have placed in the first bit of it, and I'll cave out the elevator all the way down where I want it to go to. I might craft a few more of them. I did have quite a few ender pearls from my travels. So I might just try to to figure it all out with all the levels, etc. that I want. Right now I'm quite high up, so going down there. That said, thank you very much for following along this episode. Oh, I also have a green nose. That looks odd. But anyway, thank you for following along. I hope that you have had a wonderful time watching, learned a few things, seen a few things that you hadn't seen before. And if not, then I'm sorry, but I'll try better going forward. That said, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week. See you around.